Bro, only Manchester United can lose to 10 men twice in one season and get knocked out by a team like Grimsby. Only Manchester United. Honestly, all this arrogance for what? Being masked over by crap performances the last 3-4 weeks. I'm tired of this shit now, man. Now, fuck all of that, man. What the fuck is Michael Carrick on? Is it because of the Geordie connection or something? Does he want them to have a little bit of a leeway so they you know, they're doing all right in the league? I don't understand this man's lineups anymore. I'm getting tired of this man's lineups now. How can fans see it, but they can never see it, the managers? How can you see that Mbumo, Cunha and Bruno Fernandes are not the recipe to hold the ball? They had 10 men. We had 10 men, bro. We had 10 men. Yeah? Living off brilliance at this point. So much short passing, no running in behind. How can Agati come on and look better than all our midfielders? And Malacia coming on. What kind of change was that? I'd rather an injured flipping Mazarawi. Flipping hell, man. Every time there's an opportunity to go further away from the top, 4 or 5, we just put ourselves back in the conversation yet again. Because we ain't got many home games left. We're running out. We're going to have to wait like another 12, 13 days after this before we see another game of football. We have to hold an L because Osula decided he wanted to yam some absolute banging flipping Nigerian food before he come and slapped us, bruv. Bro, how are you getting done by the most simple trick in the game? They had 10 men, man, them. 10 men. If no Man United fans show up here, because I are 3 people on my life, you're getting cut out, bro. Don't even chat to me no more. I'll just do solo streams. Don't fucking go hiding and leaving me to this crap, because I'm tired of that crap. Every single time. I swear on my life, no intensity on a away game. I can't believe they won that. And now I'm going to get crucified or naffed by them bunch of pricks later. Absolute donut, man. Now I'm thinking, like, what kind of lineups are we going to be seeing in the future? How can you drop Ahmad? How are you not playing Ahmad? He's the only flipping source when it comes to the attack to alleviate any pressure. This is stupid, man. Absolute thick as shit. Honestly. Let's be real. We have to be honest with ourselves, yeah? The results have been papering over the cracks. This has been coming, yeah? And Bumo was lucky to not even get sent off, to be fair. How many? I don't care if it's one game. You have to hold your club to some higher standards when there's 10 men. 10 men. Don't talk to me about it's only one game. It's 10 men. We lost in that manner yet again. Everton all over again. Everton went there and won 3-2. Only the other day. What, we can't do it. You know what this shows? We can't play 2 games a week. This is the second time we've had a game midweek and we've dropped points. Both times. West Ham and Newcastle. What's that? We can only afford to play one game. We're lucky, man. That is the only way to describe it. Lucky. Now I'm going to have Chelsea fans trying to think they could talk to me. Me. Chelsea fans. When they were just in the mud about 3 days ago. We just gave Liverpool a lifeline. The club I hate the most. The most. Man, I'm going to go through all these man's performances. You know what? There's only about 2 men in that whole game. 3 men, should I say, that can, you know what? Fair play. Fair enough, yeah? And that was Euro, even though he missed the header. Mazraoui, yeah? And Harry Maguire. The rest of them don't want to hear about it. Luke Shaw, your confidence is pissing me off. Every single season this happens. Every season he's labelled as something decent and he gets the nod for the England starting lineup potentially. Yeah, we get talking about it and his confidence drops. Like I said, anyone from the era from back then, bar Bruno, needs to leave this damn club, man. Honestly, this is all we can afford. Imagine we were in Europe. Imagine. And seeing Bumo, yeah, and you know what? It's weird because it's done the reverse. Because Cunha didn't get the ball enough, but every time he got the ball, he was stripping Trippier. Trippier did not want it with Cunha. In Bumo, I don't even know if he beat Lewis Hall one time. Once. Come on, man. We got Guna Lee on the wing at this point. Guna Lee is up against Lewis Hall. And Sesko didn't receive the ball anytime. And when he did, nice flicks and tricks. Didn't generate one chance for him. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Please stop dropping deep, man. Why have we not got midfielders that can control the ball from deep? Because Kobe Mino, you were trash today. And Casemiro, to be fair, he's 30-odd years old. I don't expect him to run up 2 games a week. He can't do it. 3 days in between. And Agate, I don't have nothing wrong with him. Nothing wrong with him. Nothing wrong with him. I don't care if I'm crashing out, man. It's the occasion that's made me crash out. The occasion. 10 men. You have to deep it, man. Stuff like this is just, I'm too passionate to not speak my thoughts in all of this. This is stupid. Why are you not a manager, Kaz? I was. I actually was. I used to be a manager. Guess what? I won trophies. Even if it was down amateur level. Yeah. See, today, it was either Cunha that needed to be benched or in Bumo. This is why you don't drop Ahmad. No Ahmad is no control. And you know what? The manner for me with Carrick, yeah, is timing of substitutions are always that little bit too late. Why did it take to the 72nd minute for Ahmad and Xerxes to come on? I thought Xerxes' cameo was fine, but imagine giving him an extra 10 minutes to get into the game, get the ball. Because as soon as they come on, then we start getting more control. It's simple logic, man. It's simple logic. Honestly, I don't even want to big up Newcastle because I thought they were crap. They did nothing. pretty much. All they had was passion, desire, and all I could hear is Ali McCoy and that other dead co-commentator absolutely lapping it up because they refuse to ever talk down on Newcastle and anyone that is far, far, far north of the border. Yeah, just underneath Scotland. Leeds and Newcastle can never say a bad word. You know, when it's a definite foul for Gordon, but it's not a foul on Mazraoui. Shut the fuck up, man. Absolute fat imbeciles. Go lose some weight, you fat old pricks, man. They piss me off. Honestly, they fuck me off, man, the commentators. Fucking biased, man. It's like, listen, now, on Wednesday, what day is it today? Next week, I'm going to have to be hearing about Roy Keane, the flipping stupid bastard whenever it comes to Man United. Oh, I know this about Carrick. Shut up, man, because he pisses me off with Gary Neville. Fucking both of them. Now all it's going to be is negative PR. That's all it's going to be. It's going to be revisionism and the rest of it. Can't ever talk about one game. We was a shit today. Shit. Absolute idiots, man. They ran out, mate. Just fuck off, man. I ain't got time for these little goons, man. Go fucking get some sex or something, man. You're probably not even a Muslim, so go do your thing, man. You non-religious prick. Fucking idiot, man. Honestly, it's not real life. It's one game. Oh, congratulations, Arsenal. You won the league today. You won the league today. Fair play. You done your thing. We didn't do our thing. We are so miles off of it. You know, oh, I'm in my chat, Ian. I'm calling you out, man. Oh, how are we going to replace Casemiro? Oh, how are we going to replace him? How are we going to replace Casemiro? We can't even get forward or play 2 games a week. How about that? We can't press because these men are gassed out after one game. One game. Fuck me, man. We're not playing for another 2 weeks, man. I'm not going to work tomorrow, man. I'm not going to work tomorrow, man. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I don't know where touchline is. Hurry the fuck up. Hurry up. Where are all these men? Do you think these lot can't share the pain? Hurry up. Why are you hiding? Why are you lot hiding? You lot are probably on this stream right now. Why are you hiding? Ahmed, why are you hiding? Where's Ems? Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Hurry up. I think I'm gonna think. I'll just talk to some of these lot in the comments. We miss Dorgu badly. We miss football badly. How about that? I miss football. I'm missing football. Yeah. It's gone. You can't look at that and not critique it. The football has been poor, not stringing passes together. That's what it is. Hey, Estrella, just message me. You got my number. You scored in mad extra time two in the first half. Yeah, but that's because they were taking the piss with their celebrations and taking long. That's not my fault. Mate, you're down there with Crystal Palace battling with them. I wouldn't mind fucking off home. I mean, Newcastle's a great city though, but yeah, big up yourselves. You're probably not even from there. I can't talk. I'm not from Manny. So I'm already at home. The gouging general opinion before making up their own minds, innit? It was changes, should have gone control earlier. I don't know why. Everyone has played enough, in my opinion, whether it's Football Manager, yeah, it don't matter how you want to do it, or real life football, right? Or five-a-side, no matter where you go in life, yeah, it's always about balance. We have nothing. Thank you. Someone that's finally in here to share my pain. Because that was atrocious.
Bro, big up, by the way, for having me on. Big up the comment section too. Yeah, that performance was embarrassing, bro. I'll be real. I know we had some chances where Mbeumo should have backed, but overall, yeah, especially after especially Newcastle going down to 10 men. Was we the man down? I thought we was the man down with how we were playing. It was the garbage. It was absolutely garbage, bro. Like, I get why Carrick wanted to bring Ugarte, because if you look at that midfield, we made Joe Linton look like a Yaya Toure today. Bro, he was just he had Casemiro on ropes. He was driving with the ball. I thought Kobe Mainoo didn't play well. I know Kaz got the goal, but Tonali ran rings around our midfield. Joe Linton ran rings around our midfield. And bringing on Ugarte for the legs, cool. But he didn't bring Xerxes or Ahmad sooner enough for me. You just saw Mbeumo. Bro, let's be real, yeah. Mbeumo is not really my type of player in terms of how he plays football, but he's very important in big games. So I'm going to credit him for his output. Cool. He's important and he's decisive. But if you're going to miss a chance like that, best believe just give me a good performance. And he's not been giving you that for such a long time. His goals have been masking his performances. Let's be real. Amad Diallo should have been brought on a lot sooner. Yeah, we had some chances from Bruno's crossing, the Lenioro, the Ugarte. I mean, it was just horrible. And what is Maguire doing, bro? What's Maguire doing in that defense? I thought his defending was shocking. I know it was a set goal from Newcastle, the stopover drag and the finesse. But since West Ham, Everton, Palace, and tonight, we've not played well. We didn't play well. We've not played well in the past 4 games. Now, I'm not going to stop being reactionary and be like, we're crap all of a sudden, yeah. But the performances have to be a lot better, bro. Like, you've got all the attackers that you need. You've got the players off the bench like the Xerxes. I thought Xerxes' cameo was quality. Yeah, that shot, yeah, it was a great save by Ramsdale. We saw what Amad Diallo can do off the bench. I don't know, man. It's just, how are you? You had all the advantages go your way with them having a man down, and then you play like that. I don't understand why it was so crap. Like, even during possession, yeah, like, people don't understand, like, bro, like, we badly need a midfielder who can control the game. Bro, I was watching Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid, bro. I'm seeing Pedri boss the game, yeah, single-handedly, bro, and even defensively, he was calm. We need a player like that, yeah, who can just calm the team down. Yeah, Newcastle deserved the win. They deserved it. There's nothing out of that game that's going to make me be like, oh my days, why didn't we win that game? Who was the better side? Hell no. Sesko first half, bro, his all-round game was actually solid. Sesko's first ball
didn't feed him, bro. Like, no, we didn't 100%. Feed him. We didn't feed him whatsoever. This is 100%. What I was saying at the start, because mate, I'm gonna have my reaction in it, because it's like how I'm tired of Carrick's lineups. They're pissing me off recently, yeah. 4 games in a row that he's pissing me off, yeah.
Yep.
And you don't feed Sesko. Whenever he gets the ball, there's been flicks. Didn't pass into him enough. Yeah. Every time we went out to Mbeumo, like, didn't want to attack. Really, his touch was bombastic, to say the least. Cunha was skinning Trippier every single time, yeah. Yep. But what was we doing, Larmans? You got a 6'5" free cup there, yeah, who can outjump Dan Burns and whatnot, who won 3-4 flick-ons, and you want to try ping it to Cunha. So why didn't you just ask Sesko to swap over with Cunha on goal kicks and tell them to swap over quickly? Why not do that? Why not do that? Why was that our game plan? Our build-up has been nothing short of poor. Now, Luke Shaw is pissing me off. He's been poor average for the last 3-4 games. And I didn't even know Malacia was even alive.
Same.
And this is the game you want to put him in. Don't get me wrong. They got 10 men. It took 72nd minute for us to start playing some football to try and break them down. I think I'd rather them had 11 men on the pitch at this point.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what kind of game that was or what kind of game plan that was, but that was completely wrong. Now, I'm not going to say that Carrick's not the right one man for the job, but one thing I'm going to tell him is, yeah, this ain't the championship, mate.
Thank you. Yeah.
This is not the championship at all.
100%, bro. Like I said, didn't it? The distribution from Lemons here that he kept giving it to Cunha, I don't understand that. He's not going to always win you them aerial duels. You've got a guy like Sesko who's like 7 foot. Come on, just play it to him. So yeah, bro. I don't know, man. The thing is with me, yeah, bro. Cast. I need to be seeing my team. Yeah, if they're not going to get me the results, I want to see my team play some good football. And what I've been watching, yeah, bro, it's horrible. It's shocking.
Yeah, I was saying it before. We can't play 2 games a week. Like, literally, so we played 3 days ago. So both results that we haven't got results in have been from games from pretty much the next game. It's been crap. Nedu says people seem to forget that this is Michael Carrick who couldn't break the top 4 in the championship. I'm not gonna like, all right, Nedu, big up yourself in it.
This massive overreaction is crazy.
Yeah. Like let's be real in it. It's what I hear it. It is one game that we lost, but it feels like it was pending. It was against 10 men as well. So I have to reiterate that every single time. We lost against 10 men again. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, Joe Linton's best game in years, mate. How about that? In the last 18 months, that's Joe Linton's most solid game, right?
Yeah,
but this is the same team that just lost 3-2 to Everton.
Yeah, but it's Man United, isn't it? It's their cup final. They get up for it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, this is their rivalry. I hear it, but I'm not trying to mask over cracks or nothing like that. Because this what Armin was saying, last 3-4 games, I don't know if it's luck or whatever it is.
Shit, though. It's a lie.
Let's be real, bro.
Everton was shit, and we still won the game. You have to win. You can't expect to go and pop teams like Everton and Newcastle with the parking out. It don't happen. It don't happen. Name me a team that does it. Let me tell you something, Newcastle this season, and if it's going to be a few teams, it's going to be Barcelona or something.
Okay. Listen.
We had a bad game. We had a bad game at the office. I see everyone saying where's touchline and all that stuff. I didn't know this 20-year-old kid rattles so many people on football YouTube. It's hilarious. I'm seeing so many Chelsea fans in the chat. I forgot you lot existed. Yeah, I'm saying. I thought, you know that Ian Wright meme? They told me you were dead. I thought you died, you lot. I haven't seen you lot for weeks. Do you get what I'm saying? Now I'm seeing all these Chelsea fans come out the woodwork. You're still below me. Do you get what I'm saying? In fact, I could lose my next game and you could win your next, and you're still below me after that. Do you get what I'm saying? City fans as well. I don't want to hear nothing from you lot because, yeah, less said about your team, as I called it, by the way. They would lose. They would draw points this week to Nottingham Forest. Ultimately, had a bad game. Only good players are Bruno, Mazraoui, and Maguire. Bruno Fernandes, by the way.
Bruno was not good.
Sesko was good as well. Bruno wasn't good.
No, he was no. He
some of the passes that he played.
No, it wasn't that part. I hold Bruno at this point to a higher standard than most of them. I know Bruno can do better. It's like being greedy, not laying it off to Ahmad. Just some of the shot choices. For his standard, Bruno is much better than that, yeah? And he had a lot more space. Stop dropping deep as well. Did you not see Carrick tell him to get up the pitch? But this is not on him. Because Cobby was crap, yeah? Cobby, let's not mask it. Cobby was shit. Casemiro was shit. They got ran rings around them. They were crap.
Casemiro was awful.
I like Bruno, yeah, at this point. Like I've come around about the guy, but I'm not here to play this game, where people's favorite players and not criticizing them because they're people's favorite players. I'm not on that.
Kaz, this guy just said, fuck off, was Bruno good? The amount of hero balls he was doing. Bruno Fernandes created 8 chances in one game and created 3 big chances in the game. He got an assist as well. He put he gave Lenny Euro a perfectly weighted pass in the box where great save from Ramsdale. Did the same thing for Ugarte. Ultimately, he had one time where he goes, do you know what, I'm going to have a shot. And I do think he probably should have passed to Ahmad. But ultimately, he goes one time on the edge of the box, I'm going to have a shot myself. He got blocked. That you can't say that he created 8 chances.
No, I want more from him. The thing is, I want more from him because I know what he's capable of. Anyways, Bruno wasn't the one that I'm looking at today. The only ones I'm looking at today is Yoro, Maguire, for majority of it, I suppose, and Mazraoui. The rest of them, crap. You know what, Cunha, I'll give him some props because that's his best game in ages, but he barely got the ball. My thing is, I think the commentator said it here right, and that's the only thing they got right this game because they were absolutely biased as shit towards Newcastle, is we weren't playing down the wings quick enough. It was slow. Last 4 games has been slow. Why does it take us to the second half to say, oh, you know what? We need to start speeding the game up. You shouldn't need the coach to tell you. You're grown men. You can tell. You can see the game. You can see the game. Shaw had to come off. He was a pending red card. He was arse again. He's starting to do my nutting. And you know what? He's just come off illness. So I'm going to give him I will give him the benefit of the doubt in it. But so was Maguire. But people are different. Shaw was crap. You know what is with me with Shaw, is he invites too much pressure from his positioning and selection of passes. How can Elanga have the better of you? Elanga. Someone answer me that, please.
No, I hear what you're saying. I thought our only good players were Maguire, Mazraoui, and Bruno.
And Yoro was fine.
Yeah, Yoro was good, but I don't think that Maguire and Yoro were good, but they didn't get troubled by any of them.
Ugarte was our best midfielder. He done more in 20 minutes than all our midfielders. Well, no, obviously, I mean, I'm not. You know, he's more of an attacker. That's what I'm talking about. How is that possible?
Bro, you know what it is, whenever you play against a team like Newcastle, right, which is a physical team. I watched that. I always go to the Barcelona game, how they absolutely just destroyed them on the ball. We need more footballers in this team. That's what we need, bro. We need more footballers in the team. You got Mbeumo.
Footballers didn't play well.
We need. Say that again.
The footballers didn't play well. Mainly didn't play well.
Can you name me? From the midfield to the attack. Name me the footballers. I'm talking about proper footballers. Name them.
Well,
Barring
you rate
Cunha.
Cunha.
Cunha is a good player and I like him, but he ain't Amad Diallo type
He
footballer.
played well, by the way. He played well, by the way. I thought Cunha.
Yeah, Cunha played well. Okay, and who else?
I haven't seen him do that all season in the left wing. Get past his fullback. He done it a few times as well, and he had that shot as well, which then got rebounded, and then Buemu completely skied it, which should have been a goal. Which for me, Bruno's a pure footballer. Sesko's a good footballer. And Mainoo's a good footballer.
Bruno's a pure footballer.
How's Bruno not a good footballer? He's the best creator in the world. He's the best player in the league. What are you doing here?
Bruno's not a footballer, bro. What are you doing here? He's not a footballer. I'm talking about.
What are we doing here, bro? He's the best creator in the league.
Bro. I don't give a ball. I don't care about that nonsense.
Oh, yeah. So you care about someone.
I don't care about that. At the end of the day, yeah. At the end of the day, someone said Amad has been shit this whole season. That's false, yeah. Amad's probably been our most consistent performer in the attack, 110%, yeah. 110%. He has. Like I said, yeah, we need players who can keep the ball.
Facts.
We need that, bro. Look at Man City. I'm seeing Cherky. I'm seeing Ait Nouri. I'm seeing flipping Bernardo Silva. Even when he's finished, I'm seeing so many guys here that can keep the ball. People undermine that.
How did that work out for them at St. James's Park?
Bro, say that again.
How did that work out for them at St. James's Park?
Bro, like I said, yeah, you analysing one game where Newcastle can do something against Man City. I'm talking about throughout the whole season, yeah. And when we're going to come across teams that are going to break down low blocks here, we need players who aren't just. You can't have Mbeumo, Cunha, Bruno, and Sesko, bro. You need a better. Where's the balance there? Who's going to hold the width? Who's going to do that? Yeah, who's going to do it? Bro, it's just hot potato out there, and we're wondering why we can't really keep the ball like that. Say you have a Rodri who can control the game. We need a player in the midfield here that can control games and also has that physicality. The most ideal midfielder that we need in that team is like a guy like a Caicedo, for instance, who's got both. Yeah, who's got both, who can help us out in possession and off the ball. Right? Kobbie Mainoo and Casemiro, they've been solid so far under Carrick, and Casemiro has been quality. But my thing is, yeah, if you're gonna need like help off the ball from what's it called? Kobbie Mainoo ain't really gonna give you that. And Casemiro, for as good as he is, he needs some support. He needs like a Baleba next to him. He needs like a Bruno G next to him, someone who can cover a little bit. That's exactly Bruno G, right? So we don't really have that type of profile in the team, and we just got cooked by Joe Linton and
Tonali.
But Ahmed,
yeah, and Tonali, bro. So
we want to sign both those players, Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, I don't care about the summer. I'm talking about now, though, innit? I'm not bothered about the summer.
We don't have that profile on the squad, so we can't cry about it and say like, oh, well, we need that player in the squad. We know we need it. That's why the people up top want to sign Bruno G or Anderson or a Tonali or whoever. You also want Anderson, another Morton ahead of Anderson.
Yeah.
When I told you we need Anderson instead of Adam Morton. We need someone that can cover space. We need someone that can actually carry the ball from midfield. The amount of times in the midfield, yeah, you see today they got so much space in midfield, and there's no one being able to get across the pitch. They had so much more athleticism in the midfield. I mean, they didn't do anything of it, but they had so much more athleticism on the midfield.
Like I said, didn't it? Yeah, like I said, the reason why I keep pointing out about the Barcelona game, yeah, is that if you're not going to have super technical players like Frankie de Jong and Pedro who are going to bust that midfield, you need a balance of both. Kobbie Mainoo is super technical. He ain't got it like off the ball. He can defend. Don't get me wrong. Kobbie Mainoo ain't like this useless guy off the ball, but that's not where he specializes in. He's more of a number 8. He's not really a number 6, right? He can do a job because he's technical, but you need someone who can specialize in that position. Casemiro, yeah. He's got everything to his game, but he ain't getting any younger. So you need a mix of both. I'm not saying, yeah, that Elliot Anderson wouldn't help us, but I believe a player like a Caicedo, yeah, like a Baleba, because I've seen Baleba picking up the ball from defense to midfield to attack. He can carry the ball. So that's what we massively missed, bro. And the wide areas, yeah, Mbeumo and Cunha had a really good game, but I still believe Cunha is much better centrally. But obviously, you're playing Bruno there. And Mbeumo, in terms of, you know, when he's cooking his fullback, he's not really going down the outside or the inside. He's not really got the touch. He's not really got the finesse of an Amad Diallo. So with Carrick, bro, he needs to find the right balance. Yeah, because I agree with you, Cass. His lineups hasn't been that great. It hasn't been that great. You just left Sesko isolated by himself. Now people are so quick to jump on Amad Diallo, yeah, because of the lack of his output. I'll tell you what, yeah, he's had more good performances than Mbeumo. And it's not about comparing the two. I like both, but I prefer Amad Diallo because he gives you way more in a football pitch, yeah, that SofaScore is not going to show you. So that's what we need more of, yeah. We need a left-sided midfield. We need a left-sided winger, yeah, that can do what an Amad Diallo. Of course, you want GA, yeah, but we need that type of player. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Sesko
I
was
agree.
just, yeah.
I agree. Waymo had a shit game today, bro.
Well, that's
Bro,
that,
he's been crap for ages. He's been crap for ages.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think they've all been crap. I think him, Cunha, and Ahmad have been crap. But at least Mbeumo and Cunha in games have given
Ahmad,
goals and assists.
yeah, but
goals and assists. So he's been crap about goals and assists.
But what I'm saying, yeah, is that you know Newcastle is a physical team and they're going to cook you off the ball. We just watched Ahmad and Xerxes off the bench here against, was it Palace, who played really well. Why not start them both?
Why Xerxes play well against Palace? He did nothing. He just got 2 block shots.
Wait, sorry?
How did Xerxes play well against Palace?
Xerxes didn't play off the bench.
Mbeumo. Yeah, when he made that double setup, and it was, who did he bring on again? Was it Xerxes and someone else? No, no, it was Ugarte and Dalot. Sorry, Ugarte and Dalot. I would have took off Mbeumo then. I would have said took off Mbeumo and bring on Ahmad at like 60 minutes, and he took way too long, and he's taking.
So you disagree that Xerxes should have started, yeah, in a team, yeah, where it's going to dominate you off the ball.
I don't think Sesko played bad at all. I thought his link.
I'm not saying drop Sesko. Play both.
That's what you think. Then that's fine. I actually thought Sesko, when he got the ball, played really, especially first half. I thought some of his touches at the air were really good.
Sesko's all-round game today
was actually good. There was a time in the corner flag where he skipped past it and then put it through Mbeumo, and I think Mbeumo might have crossed the ball. I can't remember now. But yeah, it was brilliant from. I thought his link-up play was really good, but he didn't get any chances. He had one chance, and it was a block shot. Like they put 3 players in the
box.
Yeah, that one. Do you know what I'm saying? That's literally the one chance he had. Like ultimately, for me, Bruno was whipping good passes in. So I do hear that Sesko should have got on the end of one of them, but he weren't really aiming for Sesko, innit? Because it's almost like because you're up against Dan Burn. Dan Burn's targeting Sesko, like he knows that we're gonna whip the ball into him. Do you get what I'm saying?
That game just reminded me of Amorim, innit? I'm just gonna call it for what it is.
No, he did it, man.
Yeah, it was. So look, I like Carrick. I hope he does well and everything along them lines. But today just reminded me of Amorim ball. No matter, even if you got the upper hand, give the ball to the other team. Let them have it. Let them dominate, because that's what it was. That was Everton all over again. How can you look at that game and think that was not so similar to the Everton game? Like, who had more of the ball, more touches? The centre backs or the front line? It was probably the centre backs.
Do you know what it is though? Do you know what it is? I don't think this was a Carrick thing though, because I think it was a players thing. Because Carrick looked pissed on the touchline. He didn't look like he was the player. He looked fucking vexed. The players didn't start playing until the last 20 minutes.
Yeah,
the last 20 minutes we started playing.
Listen. My thing is, the players in terms of the what's it called? How clinical they've been. Yeah, it's not been good enough. 100%. You can hold the attackers accountable. I agree. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say with the performance against Palace, even when we played Palace at home, right? I know we won 2-1, and I think, don't get me wrong, Carrick so far, has. I didn't expect him to do this well, so all credit to him. We beat Man City, we beat Arsenal, we played well against Tottenham. But I'm saying since the West Ham game, we've been really poor, bro. And if you look at the Palace game where we won 2-1, that decision, completely changed the dynamic, bro.
You would have won the game anyway.
I don't know if we would have won the game if that doesn't go for us.
The red card because we were attacking. Newcastle got the red card today because they're playing.
Well, we wasn't really breaking them down. I don't know, man. It's just I'm expecting with the attacking.
We didn't even try. It's like we didn't even try to really break them down. It was just slow all the time. It was slow, and more slow.
Bro, like.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro.
10 minutes.
I'm really not that vexed. Like I knew we weren't going to win the league. Like,
how can you not be vexed? How can you not be vexed?
I'm vexed.
How can you not be vexed?
If we lose the next game, then I'm going to get vexed because I'm like,
exactly.
Bro, like now.
But that's the whole point. Now you
put us down. We're going to slap up Villa.
There's 10 men, and there's every opportunity to go 3 points extra clear. Yeah, Chelsea just beat Villa. Yeah, now we just had now we put ourselves into the point where we have to beat Villa. We didn't need that. We're lucky that we've got 13 days rest. Lucky. Because the best player, what is it then?
10 days.
10
days rest, 13 days rest, whatever.
It's 11 if you want to be specific, but potato in it. No one really listen. At the end of the day, the football, like I said, one game a week. Results wise, you give it all to Carrick. I think he's been very good in terms of results. But if we're going to analyze the full performances, after from the West Ham game to now, it has been super underwhelming with the amount of attackers that we've got. So he needs to find the right balance. And that's it. I know us not having Dorgu is a big miss because he's the one that gives you that balance on the left-hand side. But, bro, let's be real here. This Newcastle team this season has been on its arse. No Bruno Gomes in that midfield. Joe Linton, we made him look amazing for some reason when he is a foul merchant. I don't know what we're doing, right? I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
You say we made him look amazing, but he genuinely just had a good. Sometimes bad players can have a good game, and he just had a good game. He just had a good game, coinciding with our midfielder having a terrible game. He had a very good game. Do you get what I'm saying? There was a time where he tripped over his own foot, though. Do you know what I'm saying, in the box and almost gave away a penalty. Like, so it is what it is. I can't be vexed. I don't feel anger. I just feel like we're still above everyone else. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because Liverpool lost, that's why that plays into it, and Villa dropping points. That's why you're not as vexed. But you've got to understand.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with that. That is partly why I'm not vexed, because we've not lost any points on Liverpool, and I think we still got to play Liverpool and Villa at home. If we lose them games, that's when I'll get worried. I still think we get top 5 comfortably. I do.
Well, my thing is, yeah, my thing is, under Carrick, we was bound to lose a game, but it's how you lose, isn't it? And what the circumstance in that game.
Hold on, you say how we lose. We were going for the game, creating chances. Their keeper pulled off 2 great saves. Xerxes had a shot outside the box, was a great save, by the way. Then Euro save as well. And then they just hit us on a counter attack. Bearing in mind, by the way, Malacia literally lost us the game because he stopped running because he thought the ball was going to go out of play. And then Osula got to it when he should have realised Osula was going to get to it. He judged it wrong, then just gave up, then tried to run back. Osula just cuts aside and bangs it. Like, ultimately, do you get what I'm saying? They scored a worldie and won the game. Like, we were going for it. And if that was Amarin would have brought a centre back in and tried to go for a 1-1 draw. Do you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, we shouldn't. The thing is, yeah, I think what I've started to realise is that we shouldn't be comparing what Ruben Amorim did prior. It's like us, yeah, comparing a play that we saw that was crap, like a Garnacho, and if he does a bit better than him, yeah, oh, that's the level, bro. Forget about Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim was a total catastrophe, bro. He was a disaster. He was absolutely awful. Yes, we had chances in that game because we've obviously got the players to do so. But I'm talking about throughout 90 minutes and how we played football, yeah. For me, since the West Ham game, it's not been good enough. We was bound to lose a game. We're not going to go unbeaten forever, but I'm expecting us to be much better in possession. Much better, and creating more clear-cut opportunities. Yes, we know Bruno is going to create chance because he's a volume passer, in it. He's going to put them into the box non-stop. But yeah, bro, like, it's just we're lucky that Liverpool lost and the Villa.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. My bad, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Carrick out, but let's not forget he has limitations. Is what Nedu's saying.
Yeah, it does. No, I don't think anyone else has ever said he hasn't. But also, our squad has limitations, mate. So if you put Elliot Anderson in today's game instead of Casemiro, well, we probably would have won. Do you know what I'm saying? Because someone that could carry the ball, someone that could carry cover. You're doing faces, but the amount of to be fair, look, they scored
Eddie Howe's stinky. Eddie Howe's stinky, man. At this point, this is a Newcastle stinky Newcastle team.
Right, they're stinky. Okay, cool. Let's look the teams around us. Villa, they just beat Villa 2 weeks ago. Chelsea, they drew to Chelsea. City, they beat City.
They lost to Everton. They've lost 2 teams. They haven't won a home game since Leeds at the very, very end. How are Leeds shipping 3 goals against them? How are Everton shipping 3 goals against them? This is continuous. They're averaging 3 goals at home for a minute now, yeah, and we can only score 1. And you know what? I'm not even gonna cap here, bro. I feel like our goals are drying up as well. We're not scoring enough.
I think we've scored like six goals in the past 4 games. I think we've scored.
It's poor. We haven't been scoring. Yeah, we've scored late goals, and if the other 2 goals came, it's because it's against 10 men. That's the truth. And this man decided, I don't know how you look at the Palace game in the first half and say, you know what I'm going to do? If it's not working at home, I'm going to try that away from home. Okay, exactly. And that's going to work. Bro, guys are, like, honestly, Carrick's a fucking idiot, man, for that. I'll say it how it is, man, because it's the truth.
100%.
Players can play more they want, but that game plan was shocking. Just shocking. I don't know who we got next.
What, Villa?
Villa. We're going to beat them.
We got Villa, Bournemouth, then Leeds, then Chelsea.
We're so lucky we got Tyrone Mings to play against. Honestly, so lucky, man. Because you can't, like, because that team just got battered. We're actually so lucky. That's the only game that gets us back on side. Because now for the next 11 days now that we don't play, you know what it is for me? I don't mind slagging players off at times if they're poor or Carrick's tactics or whatever, yeah. But now I have to hear every single rival, yeah, for the next 11 days. I have to hear former Man United legends and yourselves, obviously, have to say every Tom, Dick, and Harry, anything they can find under the sun to now discredit Carrick for everything that he's done, or any of the players for what they've done. They were just talking about we're having the best summer window and everything. Now that's all going to get undermined until we get another W. Now I'm going to hear about United Strand. Now I'm going to hear about all this other bullshit. It's always nonsense surrounding our club. That's what pisses me off. That's why games like today, yeah, is more frustrating than the actual like whole outlook of it all, is because of all the outside noise that I just don't want to be hearing whilst I've got shit going on in my personal life myself, because I have to come onto this YouTube scene, which we're about to go on in the next 5 minutes, and hear all these talk some bollocks. It's that difference is the other lot lost to Wolves. I don't even want to hear nothing from one, but now chest is out.
Obviously, they're going to be moving the goalposts with United, innit? Because if you look at every single rival,
they do that anyways.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. They're going to move the goalposts. Yeah, if you told the rivals, yeah, here's Carrick's next fixtures, yeah, and he's going to get 6 wins out of 7, no chance they would laugh at you beating City and Arsenal in the manner how you've done it too. So, like I said, innit, the performances have dried up. He's got 1 game a week to focus on. I'm hearing people talk about challenging next year, bro. In order for us to, bro, I think that's a stretch. You know, we don't even have the squad depth for that. Forget about like the managerial options. Yeah, I don't think we've got the squad depth to challenge. We've got maybe a good 11, but bro, off the bench, we need way more quality. We still need to address that. I'm seeing Fabrizio Romano saying that United are thinking of getting 1 or 2 midfielders, bro. We should be getting at least 3. At least
they do this every week, man. Like, I'm pretty sure we can go into any of that and see, okay, Fabrizio Romano said Man United are signing minimum 2 midfielders. Ben Jacobs, minimum 2 midfielders. It was only like the other day where they says maybe there's going to be 3 midfielders. These lot can't make up their minds. There's no way we go into the following season saying, you know what's going to be right? 1 midfielder. Because let's be real, Agate's leaving. We already know that. Yeah, that's just happening. Yeah, so that's 1 midfielder. Casemiro's already leaving. That's another midfielder. There's already question marks around if Mount's even going to stay. That's 3 midfielders. And you could argue that we're already missing an extra midfielder, because outside of Agate that comes on the pitch, who's the other midfielder that goes in central midfield? No one. So we're already missing one. So that's how you know it's already rubbish. It's just repeated bullshit. Oh, United are looking to bolster their midfield options. They're still looking at Anderson, Belabor, Wharton. That's all I ever hear recycled every 7-8 days, 9 days even, maybe even less than that. And then now they just up this. Oh, they're also looking at Mateus Fernandes, Tonali, and the rest of them. Same thing.
What is Carrick? If we're gonna persist with Carrick here, like what is his style of play, by the way, Carrick?
I don't think he's implemented everything that he wants to implement. See, the thing is, yeah, I think he's just done the reverse Amorim, innit? I think Amorim's come in and tried to obviously implement his system, but make it go from defensive to attacking, but he's done it way too late, yeah? So that's where that went wrong, right? Because it doesn't suit none of the players. Carrick's already come out, so you can factually check this in a press conference or in an interview, and said that he hasn't even implemented the ideas that he wants to. He's just keeping things simple. So by keeping things simple, kind of tells me it's assessed this squad. They can't exactly do what they want to do because he ain't got the profiles he would appreciate to go and do that job. So he's simplifying it. He knows Luke Shaw can't get up and down those wings. See, if we had a fullback, like a Dorgu type figure that could do left back going up and down, I'm pretty sure we'd see a much better left-hand side with Cunha inside or whatever. I'm pretty sure if there was legs in the middle of the park, aka Hayden Hackney's or whatever, I guarantee, yeah, that we would see a much better press that can do it for longer sustained periods of time in a game. I don't think he really wants to rely on Maguire, but I think he'd appreciate playing a bit more of a higher line if he could with someone that's a little bit faster. Hence why there's so much conversation around De Ligt at the moment, because I think that's who he wants to kind of see and see how good he is. Do you know what I mean? That's why he's persisting with Euro a little bit more on the right, because of the pace. That's all I ever see. We're looking at left wingers because realistically, we went into the other window without really buying a left winger and getting rid of all of them. Can Cunha play there? Yeah. But really and truly, you don't want to rely on that. Because outside of Cunha, what have you got? What, Dorgu? Mate, let's be real. if we're gonna go off the performances that we've seen recently, how much does Dorgu really improve that? Does he save our day? Probably not, because the press has still been crap. Yeah. And outside of them Arsenal games and that, we can't really tell because the whole team was playing decent. We can't rely on one player just because he scored one banger or so and he played all right and he had another goal in the other game, which was against Newcastle in a reverse fixture. Yeah, but you have to like kind of get to grips with all of that. He ain't saving much, but he's making a balance at the very least. So how much better is it?
And with the centre-backs as well, like I'm pretty sure, bro, both our centre-backs, yeah, like getting injury prone now, isn't it? Delit's getting injuries, flipping Lissandro's getting injuries. Maguire's not.
He's back.
Yeah, Maguire's more of a squad player. Maybe we do need more of a, you know, like a.
And even without Lissandro, we're not having those line-breaking passes through the middle of the park. And that's heavily relied upon at the moment. And he's back next game, luckily. Luckily, he's back next game. There's even rumors that Dorgu might be on the bench next game. Doubt it, though. Doubt it. Because he's touched grass now.
I don't know, like, I know Lissandro, obviously Lissandro's, I like Lissandro a lot, yeah, and Dorgu's done his thing in it as an attacker, yeah, but for our drop to, it's a bit of a significant drop when Lissandro, like, for as good as Lissandro is, and Dorgu has provided the attacking balance, yeah, the drop-off in performance is quite significant, so, I don't know, man, like, I want to at least fall back on some decent football, innit? Do you get me? Like, that's what I want to at least fall back on. That's all I'm saying. So maybe a centre back, maybe we do need a centre back that can make us push higher up the pitch because, you know, Aiden Heaven's obviously quality, but he's not going to always play week in, week out. Lenny Yoro the same. So we do need that centre back that's experienced, that's got Lissandro's type of passing, yeah, and maybe like, you know, Delit's presence in there. So I don't know. Obviously, getting a number 6 is vital, bro. We need so many midfielders in that because replacing Casemiro, you need about 2 players for because he's obviously a goal threat. Yeah, he's obviously a massive goal threat, and you know he reads the game really well. He's just not as agile as he used to be, and his reactions has obviously gone slower to how he used to. So yeah, man. With Cunha, I've said it for ages, bro. I don't think Cunha. I know Cunha played, but I like Cunha a lot. I don't think Cunha and Bruno can play in the same team. Cunha as a wide player, yeah. I know he cooked Trippier, but. Even I don't know, man. I just think he needs to
be in the same place is a bit too much.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. And Mbeumo works. And Mbeumo works better centrally. Cunha works better centrally.
Yeah, Bruno, just like honestly,
we'll see. Anyways, man. Look, we'll see. We just got
to get back to one for ages. To be honest with you.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Anyways, we're going to head over to Never a Foul, where I'm pretty sure me and Touchline are going to get roasted.
I'm not going to get roasted. They're going to get roasted, mate, because they're still...
I have to listen to flipping Aho, bro. I have to listen to nonsense, yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't let Sam chat shit, by the way, because
don't worry. I'll cook that for innit? Don't worry, I'll cook.
Well, mate.
Well, we're heading over there now, and it is what it is. Is what it is, bro. It's going to get redirected over, love.
Big up.